us the happy news about having a child who's neurodivergent.
The happy news is your life will never be boring.
This is true.
You will always have something going on. Um, but really the happy news is when you do give it to God and realize that he's sovereign and he has the plan for this child and this child is really his, not yours. And being able to just kind of let go and see what God will do with this child. I mean, that's when you can really feel the joy of it, and it's hard. I mean, my kids are grown, and I'm like, "Now I figured this out."
Yeah, right,
It would have
right,
helped if
yes.
I really figured this out 10, 15 years ago.
But it is true. There's never a dull moment.
No, and there's always something that you can celebrate. There is success in some manner. Sometimes you might have to look a little harder for it than you do with maybe another child that's not. But, there always is something that they're growing and learning in.
Right. It's funny. I've had a couple of brilliant friends, one with a PhD and one who was an MD, saying if the ADHD people of the world could write the standardized testing,
Oh,
how different it would be. Because it would say things like, instead of can't sit still or, just this whole thing, it was hilarious. It could have been a comedy show. It would have been, what's wrong with you people who sit still at a desk all day long? Zero, zero, zero.
why
And
can't
so
you attend to 5 things at
yes,
once?
that's right, and so it was real funny, but it is true,
Oh, it
you
is,
know?
and there are a lot of jobs that really success in the job depends on being able to think and manage a lot of things at one
That's right,
time.
and be a kinesthetic learner, those people
Mhm.
in the trades, which are really exploding with the advent of AI in many regards, and so there's just a lot of happiness,
Oh, there is,
and
and it's not um, like a death sentence,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
get a diagnosis of
Yes.
something.
And like you say, it just helped. I can remember in the 4th grade, my vision evidently had gone from being 20/20 to not being able to read anything on the eye chart, but nobody knew because I kept my A's, and, I never sat in the front row of the desk. I never sat close to the television. I just learned to adapt with my hearing. I mean, I remember this as a child. And so when they took me to the doctor and they gave me the ugliest glasses you've ever seen because this was before designer glasses, and they were so thick, my brother-in-law used to call me Coke bottle bottoms, which was, terrible for a 4th grade girl. Thanks, Rodney. And but it was what I needed to keep
To keep going.
thriving. Yes. Yes. And so it is like that. We just, you know, just sometimes you need shoring up in one way and somebody else needs shoring up
Up
in
in
another
another
way.
way, and we're all different, the Bible talks about the body of Christ, the hands, the feet, that
That's right.
we all work together. If we were all the same, then it wouldn't work.